And this is for the audience as well. Like, what moment did you have where it was like, I can do it, my I can do it moment? Like, I know that I'm actually legit at this. Even pertaining to business for you, Vic. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I know Vic's very good when it comes to trading. What was y'all I can do it moment just in life on like what you want to do in general? It doesn't have to stay with sports.
I'll be honest, in business, bro, a mentor that I met, bro, he broke it down to me. I always told him that I wanted to learn how to build and scale businesses and stuff like that. Like, and I asked him to teach me that. And he did, in a sense, bro. He also emphasized the importance on leadership. And he basically, in a nutshell, told me that I already had all the characteristics to be a great leader, bro. And that something that simple actually like made me realize, like, okay, damn, like I got that. Like,
Yeah.
all the characteristics to be great in that, I got that. So that was my moment, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what's up, man. What about you, Keith?
So mine actually was basketball.
Let me ask you: will you finally beat Buddy
after 4 hours.
after 4 hours?
No, he ain't beat him that
I
day.
ain't beat him.
He
that
never
day.
did you ever beat him?
Never
though?
mind.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Okay.
What was yours,
He
brother?
gonna know.
Okay,
I know it was
bro.
with basketball. What was
So
it?
really, I was like at the gym, and these teams was warming up to play a little church league or whatever.
Yeah.
I got the ball. I just started shooting from white line. I'm like, okay, I understand now. Shout out Lethal Shooter. But yeah, I'm like, I understand now. All right, then I started hooping, and I think it was more so of like somebody believing in me to like, oh, you can mess up 1,000 times. I'm still gonna be right here with you every time you mess up till we get it right. So that came from my coach, but my parents was always on my side, like I mentioned earlier. I take friendships very serious. I had friends that was with me from the ground up. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, we don't even know about basketball for real, but we finna come watch your game.
Nah, that's
So I'm
dope.
like, all right, bet.
That's love.
Yeah, so, and I take that and put that into like everything in life, even outside of basketball. So,
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
yeah.
For
What
me,
was your-
for
yeah,
me,
what-
man, my I can do this moment in football. Shout out to Coach T. I actually was a peewee, and I had got the ball for the first time like ever. Like, I always played video games and shit, but actually my first time actually getting the ball, I came in with the second string, and it was against the Louisville Yellow Jackets, the West End Yellow Jackets, and I got the ball the first time, bro, and chucked it
Out of there.
80 yards, bro. And it's not because I was very, very skilled. It was because I was scared shitless, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I was spooked
Yeah,
when I got
instincts
the
just
ball.
kicked in.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts,
So I'm like,
facts.
because you watching the game and you just now learning how to play football, you watching people that been playing a little bit longer that's out there cracking
Right.
heads, bro. So you like, I'm not trying to get hit, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for
I
sure.
scored the very first time. So I was actually like, okay, well, I'm actually fast enough to compete in football. So
Right.
that was my moment for sports. But in life in general, man, 2019, I passed my LO test to become a licensed loan originator,
Hell
a
yeah.
loan officer. So once I did that, bro, and that test was like harder than taking your ACT. You know what I'm saying? So once I passed that test and I actually locked in, me and my boy Marsh and my brother, I was pretty much like, damn, bro, I can actually, make however much I want if I actually lock in and be able to do whatever I want to do. So around that time, we actually made more money than we ever made in our lives. And by me passing that test, I'm like, okay, I do actually got the intellect, even without a college degree, to move in corporate America. So that was my I can do it moment for corporate America for sure.
That's dope.
What's up? What about you, Ben? Especially with wrestling.
You gotta tell. You gotta tell the people. You
have
gotta
to
tell
have
the
the insight on.
You have to tell the people.
Like when it came down to wrestling, bro.
tell them.
Like, what was your moment? Like, oh shit, I can actually be a professional, and you actually became a professional wrestler. So, what was your moment that clicked for you?
I think the moment that comes to mind for real is I was wrestling at this I outdoor show. It was at Action Wrestling down in Tyrone, Georgia. I was wrestling this dude. His name was MJF. If you Google him, then you would. He was like he wrestles now at AEW. He was like their world champion, and all that good stuff. But obviously, like I wrestled him, prior to him going there, and it was kind of one of those matches where I really was like, he was pretty like a big name, like on the independent scene at that time. So he was gaining some traction. So he was well known. So me being able to go out there and wrestle with him and kind of really just being able to, from an entertainment standpoint, just match what he's able to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we had like little silly shit going on in the match. But being able to just like go out there, have a good match with him that was entertaining.
Right.
And really kind of just come back to, people like really just kind of, like showing me love. And that's the day I got to meet Jey Uso. If you follow wrestling today, he's one of the part of the Usos. And bloodline with Roman Reigns and all that, so I got to meet him.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's dope.
So it's like what I'm saying, me being a wrestler at the time, like I just asked him, like, hey, did you see it? You know what I'm saying? What was your thoughts? He was like, nah, like it was good, it was entertaining. So at that moment, I was just like, all right, bet. So I can do this shit for real, for real. And then after that, it's just kind of one of those things where I just kind of just learned how to just get better at wrestling and just really just.
How much of it is entertainment, bro? Like
all of it.
All of it.
All of it is entertainment. The biggest thing is like it's always the best way to put it. I always tell people it's like watching a live action play. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just go into a play and stories are being told through like fighting.
Was it ever a point where it was some real shit going on?
Had some
Like a
beef
nigga
on there, didn't it?
really threw a nigga out the ring,
Yeah.
like
Really
really
like
jumped off the.
Get back in his wrestling bag.
Nah, he's back. Yeah, he's back.
Nah,
Get
I
active.
ain't never had,
He's about to get active.
I never had like true like beef with anybody in wrestling. It was all love, man. I tried to. One of the things, because you got to understand, it's like you everywhere you go, it's like y'all working together to put on a good show. So I never wanted to kind of come across as somebody that wasn't easy to work with. Like everywhere I go, showed everybody, love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I wanted in return.
I feel that. I respect
You get the energy in return for sure. Show love and respect to everybody.
But nah, wrestling was definitely fun though.